Hey, what's going on everybody? Justin here again. So today we have a little bit of a rumor of a set coming out, or a theme starting up in August of 2025. Now it's a theme that I'm going to be incredibly happy about if it turns out to be true. I have a little bit of doubt just based on the source material, but if it's based off the Netflix adaptation, then it's going to be great. And that's One Piece. Now I'm a big fan of One Piece, and I collect a lot of things One Piece and have always gotten custom minifigs at different conventions I've gone to. But if we're gonna get a actual licensed theme coming from Lego, happy. I don't think it's gonna be based off the anime itself, but more or less the Netflix adaptation of it, because of kind of, if you've seen the anime, you would probably figure out why Netflix or Lego would not do it based on that. But Netflix is a little bit more kid-friendly, I'd say, than the anime is. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at a few of the rumored set numbers, piece counts, and prices, and kind of just guess what they might be. So let's go ahead and take a look, thanks. All right, so here are our 5 rumored sets: 75636, 37, 38, 39, and 40. You can see the prices and the piece counts. The only one that doesn't have a price so far is what would be the D2C set, probably, that giant set. 3,400 pieces. My guess is, depending on the licensing cost, we're looking at $350. This is through Kramer, through BrickTap. So hopefully these turn out to be true. Again, we don't know, but I'm super excited because I love One Piece. First up, with some of these smaller pieces, like that could be maybe a brickheadz set. I doubt they do an 8-pack already because of where the crew's at in the Netflix series. This is going to be based more so off the Netflix adaptation, which means we're only so far in the show. So I don't think we're going to be looking at a big crew, but maybe this. But even then, it's still a small piece count for 5 brickheadz. The price just kind of matches up pretty evenly. What could be first is a brickheadz 5-pack of this part of the crew. We have Nami, Sanji, Luffy, Usopp, and Zoro, and it could be great. I know there's a rumor that we're getting Chopper in here, so that would be 6. So I don't know where we're going to be at with this. I don't know if we're going to get brickheadz, but it could be pretty cool if we do. I would love to get a brickheadz of these 5 because, I mean, all of the crew, but because that's where we're at in the Netflix series. Next up, we have the fight scene at Baratier with Zoro and Mihawk. I think this could be another one of these, because they just make a small sort of background or some side builds with Zoro and Mihawk, and if that's the case, this could be a really cool build. I love Mihawk and Zoro, 2 of my favorite characters, so I think it would be great. Next up, we have Arlong Park. Now I think this would more so maybe be at that 1,376 pieces if we're getting Arlong Park, which would be easy for them because it kind of looks Ninjago-esque. So they kind of have a blueprint for how to do this. I think Arlong Park would be great. Huge fight scene. Really good if they end up doing this. And then another one they could end up doing, which there's not a lot of great pictures for, is Nami's Tangerine Orchard. Again, that's in the East Blue Saga, which is kind of where we're at right now. That could come in at any of these as well. Certainly these 3, if they're just doing a couple tree builds, and Nami and maybe Luffy when he puts the hat on her. So could be a pretty cool build. And then lastly, 3,400 pieces. What could we see? We could see the Going Merry. I think this has to be it, because what else are you going to build at 3,400 pieces? You're not going to do the Thousand Sunny yet because it's not there. We're still just on the first season, heading into season 2, so they're still going to have the Going Merry. This would be absolutely amazing, especially if they have the tangerines trees on here and the 5 crew members with the barrel. If they're going to build these based off season 2, yeah, you'd add in Chopper and you'd add in a few other things, and it opens up some other areas to go through for builds, but I think that they'll maybe play it safe and stick to season 1, so we should get the Going Merry. There's no doubt in my mind that this would be the Going Merry, this 18 plus set, because why would you not make a 3,402 piece set the most famous part of the show? So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on these. I'm really hopeful that we're getting something amazing. One Piece is just awesome. The live action is really good. We can get something with Buggy and that fight. There's just so many things to do. But I'm most excited to get the Going Merry. If that's true, most excited to get that. And would love some other cool small builds, but this is where I'm looking. But I'll end up getting all 5 day one. This is one of the only things I would get day one if it turns out to be true. So yeah, that's my thoughts on these. And my guess is, I know there's so much you could guess because of how much happens in that show. The piece counts are just odd because they're so small for here that they'd have to be small little fight scenes or something, or just crew members with something small. So yeah, hopefully it comes true, and hopefully in August, or more so July, when we start to get actual pictures and releases, or so, maybe June, we can all get super excited for season 2. So thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it, and have a great weekend.